So, welcome everyone again to week two of these healing meditations. What actually happens is the moment that you book is the moment when the healing starts happening, and it happens on a very on a subtle plane. And the moment you book is almost like a soul contract between you and I, and it isn't me actually that's doing the healing. It's through me. So there is, like I mentioned, in every single meditation, every single workshop that I do, we are all connected. There's no coincidence. We're all united. And I thank you for being here tonight. Today is April 16th, 2020. And before we go on, I think there may be a few people that have never met me, so I'm just going to introduce myself briefly before I start delving into the day and how this energetically is affecting each and every one of us today. And we're going to do a very big clearing and healing session that you're probably going to be sore for the next 3 days as if you worked out. It's actually a good sore. It's like one of those things where you worked out and you're like, yeah, I feel good. I'm sore, but it's a good sore. So, because the cells we're going to start creating space of removing the density between the fear between our cells. And the reason why I can do this, and I do it really well, is because I do have the capacity of balancing of human life and spiritual life. I'm a normal person, just like you, but filled with my own unique gifts that I came here on the planet to do. So for those who don't know me, I've been doing this work for the past 25 years professionally. I have a degree in computer science, which I was talking about, like the analytical part of me and the spiritual side of me. So I marry them. And what I'm able to do is I'm able to go in your karmic destiny code, which my unique facilitating each person in your journey into something called the destiny sessions to get you back on track. And I do this, it's a once in a lifetime session. It was something that I've done since I was born, not knowing how, but my analytical skills, the computer science in me was able to kind of put it in a very structured format where there is try to make on the planet Earth a beginning, a middle, and an end, sort of. But the end you get to create, because your destiny is your destiny is actually full of bliss. It's the way that we are viewing and the way that we are being. So it's about this whole balance of doing and being, and this is what we're going to be concentrating on today. So I have the ability of I've been studying numerology since I remember, I loved numbers and different patterns and everything like that. And this is the way that I feel that the universe, different angels, different guides, they communicate to us or through us through different numbers or through even animals of sentient beings, but there are different patterns that sometimes appear even in color or scent. And if we're aware, if we're awake, then we can actually decipher the messages to help us unblock and get back on our destiny's path. So this is my gift, as well as you all have an amazing gift as well. So I do ask that if you are on your phone, if you can just put your phone on do not disturb. It's just you go into your settings and there's a do not disturb button, or just put it on airplane mode for just the duration of this meditation. Because if you're logged on live and you gave a promise to yourself to give your pure essence of healing for the next 45 to 50 minutes, then definitely everything's going to be okay for the next 45 minutes if you put your phone on airplane mode. If you're on the computer, I ask that you shut your emails off, so while you're meditating you don't get the ding sound, because that's definitely a catalyst. It's like already like hypnosis conditioning of us to like, let me just open up my eyes just to see who it is and I'll go deep in again. So shut your emails down as well and all your messengers. And now we're going to talk about a little bit about today. So on a personal note, what is transpiring since, I guess, the COVID and since actually 2020 has begun, since we moved into a 5D world. And what is 5D? 3D is when thought becomes reality and it takes some time. There's a big, big gap between thought and takes action and then reality happens, you know, and it may not necessarily be what we expect. It's what the way life actually like has given us, you know, what compared to our thoughts before, to compare to our thoughts at the moment and when we actually receive it. So in the 3D world, this was prior, and this was in the 1980s, where time really felt like it was going a little bit slow, and summer times felt like, you know, the whole summer just, we couldn't wait until, well, we could wait until going back to school, but it seemed much longer. So the 4D is actually, it's like the caboose. It's the transport between thought, action, reality, and it's the transport into like our thoughts become reality immediately. And this is what actually happened when 2020, January 1st, 2020 happened. On December 31st, 2019, and actually that was my birthday. Actually, it always is my birthday, but I was going to say my age, but perhaps I won't. That was my 24th birthday. So on December 31st, it was a day of a big wake-up call. Numerologically, 12 equals 3, 31 equals 4, so 3 plus 4 is 7, and then 2019 equals 3. So this was, so we do 3 plus 7. I just want to make sure I did that right. 4, 3, and 2019 is, right, is a 3. So that equals the energy of initiation. It's the energy of almost of you turning a page to a brand new page. And when 2020 happened, a whole brand new era, a whole brand new thing. 2019 was a year of actually going within and removing any type of control that we had, tight control of, removing the aspects of our ego. And what is ego? Ego is the energy of fear. It's the energy of sadness. It's the energy of not creating the space in between of what needs to happen in order for growth and evolution, and of us being a little bit stubborn. I want to say a little bit, because some of us are a lot stubborn depending on how much we want to hold on to certain things or certain people. And then it's just this redundancy of a hamster in a wheel with certain situations that pop up. So 2020 is a year of stability, and it's all about opening up our hearts. So given that, the month of January was one in which where it was a new initiation of how are we going to open up our hearts? Are we really going to remove, did we really remove everything that we thought that we had control over? Because now with 5D is thoughts go into actions immediately. And you can't even imagine how many people texted me or emailed me thinking that COVID was something that they thought that they brought on because they wanted some peace. They wanted some time to just stop of the doing and the being and the doing and the being and the doing and the going. It's like a rat race constantly that we never even had time to integrate of all that we learn. What is the next thing that I'm going to sign up for? Where else do I have to go? And as a mom, I don't know if you guys are moms or fathers on the line, but I'm driving my kid to practice. I have, 2 teenagers at home. So it's a juggling act. So here we are, the month of January, we forgot for a second. Okay, let me initiate and let me make these New Year's resolutions of how I would like it to be. But did you really let go of what no longer serves you in 2019 so you could open up a brand new chapter into 2020 to allow your heart to open. So this is what I was going individually with all of you in here, and you can all email me too. Email is better than text. Sometimes text gets lost in the shuffle. So when I do these group clearings, it happens in a very organic way, and it happens in its own accord. Okay, so you may have even felt this a couple of days ago of certain shifts, or even like your back, right by your shoulder blades, trying to open, to allow your wings to open up. And what happened in the month of January was one where we wanted to start a new initiation. But if we're still holding on to the past paradigms of thinking, old ancestral lineages, so on and so forth, it's almost like we're carrying like it's almost like, for those of you that wear makeup or whatever, it's like never washing your face and just putting on like globs of crap on your face every single day and wondering why you look dull in a way, because it's carrying the old weight and expecting new changes. So when February happened, February is a month of partnership and soulmate energy. But how can you have true soulmate energy? And I'm not talking about being in a relationship with the love of your life, your best friend. I'm talking about the relationship with yourself. It's that innate trust. So February was this month of innate trust. And do you really trust? And then all of a sudden, like all of these things of people starting getting sick started happening. And then you're thinking, whoa, I don't know if I trust. Maybe do I, you go back to the old patterns. So the thought becomes action very quickly. March happens, boom. And all of this stuff, by the way, was in my vision quest, but I wanted to reiterate because this really came up in my meditations today, and it's imperative that we speak about this. When March happened, March was basically the microcosm of the macrocosm of 2019. It was all those 12 months put together. Think about it. 12 months, that's 1 + 2, that's a 3. 2019, the energy numerologically is a 3. And now it's mirroring the month of March. And they're asking, did you really learn and let go of what needs to let go of in 2019? We are now in a brand new decade. We're now in the teenage years. You're not a little kid anymore. It's time to take responsibility as a teenager, let's say, or not a teenager. We're not a teenager. We're in our 20s, right? It's definitely not the roaring 20s. I don't know what we want to call it, but we're going to call it the courageous 20s. We're going to call it the authentic 20s, because this is where the veil comes down and where we go into our inner child. That was March. Going into our inner child and saying, hey, I'm sorry I neglected you. I'm sorry that I pushed you aside. I'm sorry that I allowed the fear to be larger than the love. And this is what the energy bringing us now to April happens. When we ignore our inner child needs, what's going to happen in the month of April, there's going to be a crack in the shell. And the month of April is one in where it has to do with heart-centered beingness, authenticity. The left doors, which there's right doors and left doors of different energetic vibrational months. The left doors, I don't want to say it's the negative. It's the ones that, but it's something that can be transmuted into the positive. It's when we are too redundant and it's complacency, or it is past negative thoughts. It may not be recent, it's past negative thoughts, and it's popping up now in all of you. I'm looking here in every single one of you. And it's not just the corona and the COVID. It has to do with feeling boxed in, a number 4. Think of it. You're literally in a box. And the left doors is not being flexible, not changing your ways, allowing that fear to even encompass your entire being, and what's going to happen is things are going to start manifesting on a physical level, not to punish you. The universe never punishes, nor, and I only teach through love. I never teach through fear, just FYI. Universe doesn't punish. We punish ourselves when we forget the universal laws. So what's happening and rising to the surface, especially today, let's go into today, April 16th. April 16th, if you numerologically is 16th is a number 7 month, a seven energy, and that is the energy of faith or fear. Now, I'm very authentic, and those that have worked with me, and that I'm personally, I take only a few people a year as new clients for personal coaching, and you know that I am very transparent, and I'm very real. I'm very honest. I had enormous fear today, enormous. Okay, I'm good now. Trust me. I wouldn't. I canceled my one-on-ones from yesterday and today because things that I thought that I worked out on the surface or inside of me, I didn't, because recently, in the past week, we were, my home and my family was, I want to say, violated. Okay, my car was stolen. And it's not by just anyone. These are like serious hoodlums, to say the least. But I don't want to call them hoodlums as if it's negative. They came here as a teacher to me. And this morning I had to make a choice, either to stay in the energy of fear and not persecute or feel that I'm persecuting, and feel that I have to take care and represent and take care, go into mama bear mode. Like if they're going to know who I am, they're going to target me and my family. They know where I live, or I stand up and they see my face, because now actually I don't have to go to court. Everything would be on Skype or whatever, and they'll know my name. Everything will be on public information. And I thank them for their service. Why did this fear pop up in me? Well, because collectively I'm absorbing and clearing out your energies as well. And collectively, all of us here on this call we're all in mama bear. I think it's all men right now. We're all in mama bear mode. We go into protection. Let me clean this out. Let me make sure this is organized. Let me make sure the bed is made. Let me make sure this is clean. I have to make sure we go into reactivity, and we go into the energy of not surrendering. And it's so important that even if we take this 1 hour, we take 20 minutes to surrender, but then the other 23 hours, we're in freak out mode. What's the point? So this is something, the difference is I didn't stay in there. I didn't stay in fear for too long. I noticed it. And this is the most important thing, that we're going to love it away. And I actually don't even remember what the last meditation was last week, because I channeled all of them in. Today is a day of surrender. Number 7 is an energy of fear or faith. I went into the doors of faith today, and I ask that you go in it with me, okay? With an open heart, as I cleared you all. It's the energy of this golden purple light that's around us. And what we're going to do is we're going to create space in between our thoughts, and we're going to create this vortex of energy within us as we remove what no longer serves. And it is the intention that is most important. So without further ado, I was clearing you while I was speaking. Before I begin, I'm going to ask if there's any questions before I begin, because it's a small amount tonight, which is great. It's only a quarter of you guys that showed up. So I'm going to ask if there's any questions. You can raise your hands. If not, I just want you guys to be comfortable, because we're going on a journey, and I'm holding space for you. And I thank you for holding space for me, because we are in this together. And so let's begin. I see there are no questions. Just find a comfortable place to rest. I'm going to put on my music. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And another deep breath in. And exhale. And with your eyes closed, focus on your heart center. And how your heart expands and contracts with every breath that you take. And I want you to locate this area where whenever I do Reiki or Kundalini, we kind of hold in like our perineum, we kind of hold everything in. So just locate that area or your lower tailbone. We're going to focus on your first chakra. And we're also going to focus on this beautiful Taoist movement of this ancient golden oil of clearing. And when we do this, I'll ask you to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth to make this full orbit. You do not have to do this, okay? It's just we're going to open up these energy channels. This is a little bit of an advanced meditation, but you all signed up for this and you have done it before, trust me. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here tonight. So just set your intention and begin focusing on your breath, going deeply, deeply within. And with each breath, allow yourself to go even deeper into this beautiful state of peace, of relaxation, of love, of beauty. And just focus on inhaling the beautiful golden light of compassion, the golden light of making and creating space. And as you exhale, exhale any fear, whether it belongs to you or somebody else. Breathe in the energy of violet color, like the number 16, which is a 7, the violet color, removing any energy of fear and allow it to transmute it into faith. Relax all your muscles of your body and just feel yourself going so deep, so peaceful. Relax your face, all the muscles of your neck, all the anxiety, the tension that you've held for years. Relax the muscles of your shoulders and allow them to just feel loose. You've been carrying so much weight on your shoulders for generations, if not lifetimes. Just allow it to just simply dissipate. Allow the tension to go down both arms. Now focus on your back and allow the top of your back, your upper back, right in between your shoulder blades, this beautiful purple light just going from the top of your back, your lower back, all the way down to your tailbone, allowing it to illuminate in this golden purple color. Relax now your throat, your truth center, the voice of who you are. Relax your heart and your abdomen. Release all of that you needed to release in 2019. You don't have to hold on to anything. You are beautifully safe and protected in the loving environment, in the loving embrace of the universe and of your angels and guides. Relax the muscles of both hips, your thighs, your knees, your shins, and all the way down to your ankles, your toes, unwinding, just completely unwinding. And allow yourself to go even deeper as this beautiful purple light, this gorgeous, beautiful purple light illuminating with golden speckles inside of it, almost looking like a snow globe. Beautiful, beautiful light. And it comes down through the top of your 6th and 7th chakra, going in from the pituitary and the pineal, all the way from the top, gently spreading your body all the way, not only inside of you, but surrounding even 3 meters around your body, completely surrounding, going from above to below. Allow this beautiful light to be 3 meters in front of you, 3 meters behind you, above you, surrounding you. Allow it to go through your head, relaxing you, allowing all the cells of your body to go to its normal, healthy state. Going down your throat, relaxing all the muscles and the nerves as you even allow yourself to surrender deeper. And this beautiful illuminating light goes down both shoulders, down both arms, relaxing every muscle, every single fiber, and every single cell and even thought form of your body. As it reaches to your hands and fingers and you're glowing in the light. And you can even picture how you're moving or swaying back and forth and the light sways with you. And it flows down from your shoulders, going all the way down your spinal cord, your kundalini, your pranic force, reaching to your hands, and allow all of that energy that went in your pranic force to go up and down your body, your back, relaxing these large muscles and nerves in the spinal cord in this region. And this beautiful light fills up now your lungs and your heart center, filling up your lungs with every breath that you take as you inhale this beautiful, beautiful purple golden light. And as you exhale, not only are you able to exhale the healing for yourself that goes 3 meters even in front of you, you can energetically spread that beautiful breath of love and compassion to others that need healing. So know this healing is not just for you. It's whoever you choose to share it with. So allow now your heart to be filled with this beautiful, beautiful energy. And as your heart pumps, it goes into every single meridian point, every single artery, this purple, glowing light. It goes into every blood vessel, and you feel so peaceful. You feel so deeply relaxed, so calm. Continue focusing on my voice, letting any other noise or distraction, it's only going to deepen your level even more as it simply fades away. And the light now flows into your stomach and abdomen and all of those organs, your spleen and your pancreas and your liver. And it goes into your kidneys and into your large and small intestine, into your reproductive organs, into your all of those organs that you were really, really, really holding on to, really with tense energy. Now it's filled with calmness and healing, and you could finally surrender and know that you are safe. And this beautiful light now goes down your hips, all the way down your feet and your toes, filling up your body. Gently let out an audible sigh. One more time. Allow yourself to go even deeper as this outer light heals even all your muscles and your skin around you. And as I count backwards from 10 to 1, with each number back, you'll allow yourself to go even deeper to a great, beautiful healing state. You'll be so deep that by the time that I reach 1, you will be in a state of relaxation, of incredible healing, of peace, of solace. So deep that your mind is no longer limited by the usual barriers of time, space, or even density. So deep that you can remember absolutely everything, the alchemist that you are, the alchemist that you always were, every experience that you may have ever had, no matter what. And now we're going to delve into the healer within. 10, 9, 8, going deeper and deeper with each number back. 7, 6, 5, deeper and deeper and deeper. 4, 3, so deep, so peaceful and so calm. 2, you're almost there. And 1. Beautiful. And I want you now to visualize, picture that in this beautiful state of peace and relaxation, you are at a beach next to a bonfire. And the nature of this fire is of open acceptance and love. And you feel so safe. You can see the stars glistening. There's all different tiki lamps all around with these fires going on. So it's this beautiful, warm atmosphere. And you're just sitting there in this peaceful state as you feel the warmth building up in the place by your tailbone and your back. And I want you to imagine while you're meditating in this beautiful, sacred place where you're safe and no harm can ever come through that perimeter of violet golden light, only positive, beautiful, healing energy. And visualize now that this golden energy from the fire, which is pitta, is starting to warm up by your lower dantian or your tailbone. And with your breath, which is your life force, you're going to visualize this beautiful golden energy. Now this is bright gold going up your back. It's like golden oil going up your back going all the way to the top of your head, your pituitary, your pineal, pausing right by your third eye. Just stay there. Focus in between your eyes, your eyebrows now. That golden oil, just pause there. And now allow that golden oil to now go down your body, going down your nose, your lips, your chin, your throat, going all the way down your body, making a full orbit. So you're going to breathe in, going up your back, this beautiful golden healing oil. As it goes up, reaching the top of your head, pausing slightly right in between the eyebrows. Allow it to go down your throat, your esophagus, your third chakra, and all the way back down to that tailbone. And do that again. This is an ancient Taoist method of opening up your energy channel. It's over 5,000 years old. So breathing up, all the way up the back, pausing briefly, and breathe out as you breathe down, all the way down. Take an in breath in. Have the energy move now from your tailbone, going all the way up, your pranic force. And exhale it going down your beautiful face, right back down to the tailbone. So we're going to do one cycle per breath, breathing in the golden oil, pausing and exhaling, going down. Breathing in, allowing that energy, that loop, the orbit flowing at once, and exhaling it going down. Breathing up this golden, beautiful, like it's a golden conveyor belt, and exhaling it going down. Going up. Allow your breath, not your will, to move this golden ball of energy. And exhale it going down. Allow yourself to be spacious and expansive. Keep on doing this. And if you want, you can picture, or you can place your tongue on the roof of your mouth if you want, okay? Breathing up the back and going down the front. Keep it up. Breathing up the back and going down the front of your body. And now I want you to just pause as you breathe up. Pause in between your eyebrows for one moment and just listen to what I need to ask you. If there was somebody or some situation that has been suffocating you, and what you feel is suffocation or infringing on your progress in life, not allowing you to expand your beautiful wings, allow you to be who you need to be. Or if there was an incident or fear that you haven't let go of, I want you to take that person, that situation, picture them 6 feet in front of you, which is very easy to do now, 6 feet. And whatever it was, and mentally put them in a box. Mentally put them in a box. It could be any box you want, a cardboard box, a golden box, whatever you want. And it could be a situation, the whole entire incident. Or it could just be one person that represents it, or an object. So now that we have that object, I want you to seal it as if it's this Pandora's box. Seal it. And what I want you to do, because now that you have this beautiful conveyor belt of energy going in with you, I want you to take that situation. I don't want you to think about it or analyze it. We're not going to solve. Put the box on the orbit. Put it on the bottom by your tailbone. And you're going to now bring it up with your breath. Go up. You got this. You may take 2 breaths possibly of inhale. Going all the way up. And now bring that box going down the front of your body. You don't need to pause if you don't have to. Inhale that box or situation going all the way up, moving along the path of the golden orbit. Exhaling it going down. And keep on doing this, moving up, because the contents of the box will dissipate and disappear. Keep on doing it. It may go slower, and it's okay. Going down. And you can visualize it murky or dark, and it gets lighter. Breathing up your body, this box. And exhaling it now, going down the front of your body. Breathing it up, it's getting lighter. And exhaling it, going down the front of your body. Breathing up your back, your spine. And exhaling, going down the front of your body. Going up your back. And now going down the front of your body. And it's disappearing now. And take another breath. You're doing amazing. And now go up the back as it fully disappears. Going down the front of your tailbone. Up the back. Just allow it to fully disappear. And down the front of the tailbone. You're doing amazing. And now allow your higher self, the true you, to fill any space that was cleared. That fear, that situation that held you in captivity for so long. Visualize that place in your body. It could be your heart, your abdomen. It could be right in between your shoulder blades or behind your neck. And just visualize that golden light filling it up. Allow it to heal as if it's this liquid Band-Aid, filling you up, protecting you. And now I want you to visualize, we're going to work with forgiveness of someone that has done you wrong perhaps. And you have held on to resentment or hurt and anger because you feel that you were trapped or you are where you are because this person did something unjust to you. So visualize this person now, about 6 feet in front of you again, okay? And you're going to visualize this energy now as you go up your back. Go up the pineal gland as you breathe in. In your mind, you're going to say the Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, forgive me. This has nothing to do with condoning their behavior or if they ever victimized you. I'm sorry, forgive me. And allow the energy to go down. I love you, thank you. So you're going to say, I'm sorry, forgive me on the way up. I love you, thank you. Inhale, I'm sorry, forgive me. I love you, thank you on the way down. This doesn't matter if they're alive or they passed. This is dynamic, it will heal you. I'm sorry, forgive me. As the energy goes up, I love you, thank you. As the breath goes down, go back to the tailbone. Feel that warmth. Breathing up. I'm so sorry, forgive me. Going down the front of your body, I love you. Thank you. Picturing the person, speaking directly to them, and keep their image away. Don't bring it too close. I'm sorry, forgive me. Allow the exhale down the front. I love you. Thank you. Up your spine. I'm sorry, forgive me. Down the front. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry, forgive me. Down the front. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry, forgive me. I love you. Thank you. It's okay if you get emotional. I'm sorry, forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Just do this on your own for a few breaths. I'm sorry, forgive me. I love you. Thank you. And just send this person your blessing. Allow them to go into the grace of God's open arms with all the love in their heart, for them never to do harm, and for all the love in your heart now to fully radiate the truth and the joy and the beauty and the dynamic essence that you came here to be. In order for us to learn lessons, we need to have adversaries or people or situations that come into our lives. It could be someone close to us. It could be our parents, our siblings, our partners, our children, our best friends, or it could be strangers that have made such an impact. We're all here learning. And the truth is, when we forgive and we create spaciousness, we begin the healing process for ourselves. We owe it to ourselves to be the best we could be today and always. Now it's time to come back to the here and now. And as I count from 1 to 3, you'll come back to the here and now, feeling awake, feeling filled with this beautiful golden oil energy, this ancient, beautiful healing method. And you can do this as many times as you wish. 1, becoming more and more awake. 2, allowing whatever needs to integrate, and this healing is going to continue while you're sleeping. And 3, when you're ready, you can open up your eyes, and we don't need to speak now. I'm just going to log off. But I thank you all for your beautiful hearts, for sharing this time and this space with me and with each other. I love you. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you know how much you're loved. Namaste. Bless you all. Thank you.